My name is Kristle, the Freitas Patricio. I'm a personal secretary, office manager and head of administration. I was born in Curacao and I moved to the Netherlands when I was 18 years. Well, it's common knowledge at the office that I'm into ICT and programming. So when the head of the European division heard about LIVE through Svetlana Rashkov, she immediately contacted me because she thought it would be something I would like. It took me about 3 weeks because it was a make or way kind of mindset that I had. And I took 3 weeks off and I made a schedule. It was a head spinning kind of schedule because it was on average 12 hours a day. So that would be for the first 2 lessons, HTML and CSS, I took about 2 to 3 lessons a day. So that gave me the ability to focus on 1 lesson for JavaScript because I knew that was going to be a challenge for me. The most difficult part was JavaScript because it's a whole different way of programming than HTML. But I already suspected that, so I was kind of prepared for that. For me, it was good to do it individually because I set very hard deadlines for myself. I move at different pace than the normal person, so I can afford doing a 12-hour study day, but I know for common other people it can be very hard. We are implementing the pilot. In our own projects, I see the added value of doing it in a group for certain people because it makes the material easier to understand. So I can see both the individual side and the group side of it, but for me I prefer the individual side so I can move at my own pace. I think it's very good for women to get in ICT because there are a lot of common misconceptions that it's a male-dominated industry and that it's very hard to learn. The way to motivate them is to explain to them the added value coding can have for them. It's an added skill they can use in a lot of things. The common thing women struggle with is how to balance private life and career. Most mothers want to be with their children but want a career. Being able to code, you can do it from home. So you can be with your children and work on your career at the same time. So it's an added value in that aspect. If you can do it well enough, you can start your own business. You can make websites and sell them. You can make your own website to promote your products or your service. So it has many aspects that it can empower women to achieve independence and still balance that magical balance between work and career. My future plans, I have started on my own now with Python because I want to go more into the data analyzation and cybersecurity, and Python is a real essential to that. So then I've moved on to the next program in my head. This course has been a very major advantage for me because it gave me the basic I needed to be able to go to Python and understand. When I see a website now, I go, oh yeah, they put this. I can see the coding, essentially. So it has given me another perspective on how sites are built. It gave me more options and choices. So for that, I'm thankful. I would take the quote of Mahatma Gandhi: "The future depends on what you do now." You have to start somewhere, and there's no failure in trying. So I say, what do you got to lose? Just try it. It will give you another opportunity. It can help you build toward your future. So that's my advice. Just try it.